The best way to prepare for an interview for a project manager position is to do a role-play exercise, and you can do it for free with AI right now. This tool is free and there's no preparation required. Just sign up, click on interview preparation, and start by saying hi. You don't have to know anything, you don't have to learn how to use anything, just go to the chatbot and say hi. It'll start by asking you to enter your resume and the job description of the job you're applying for. Then it'll start interviewing you by asking the interview questions that you're most likely going to have to answer based on your specific job description and your specific resume. And this is the critical point that I want you to understand. Articles and videos that talk about generic interview questions and generic answers are all useless. You need advice that's customized for your specific skills and circumstances. All of the questions and answers in this job interview role-play exercise will relate to you and only you, nothing generic. The only difference between this role-play interview and a real interview is that this interviewer will give you feedback about your answer and how it can be improved. And you can ask any question about how to improve your interview skills. You can do this mock interview with text, or you can do it with voice activated for both you and the interviewer. A job interview can take between 30 and 90 minutes, and your livelihood literally depends on it. But the average person has absolutely no skills or experience that can help them perform well in a job interview. In fact, 73% of job seekers say the process of looking for a job is one of the most stressful events in life. And 39% of candidates leave a bad impression due to their overall confidence level. There's nothing surprising about these statistics. There's also nothing surprising about the idea that practicing your interview skills by using interview role-play exercises will significantly improve your interview skills and your confidence. Now I'm going to play a video of the role-play interview so you can see exactly how it works. The voices that you'll hear in this video are AI generated. When you use it, you'll obviously be using your own voice or using text.
Hello, I'm here to help you prepare for your job interview. To get started, could you please provide me with your name, the job description of the target job you're applying for, and your resume? Additionally, let me know if you'd like me to generate some common interview questions related to the job description, or if you have your own interview questions you'd like to prepare with.
My name is Liam. Please generate some example interview questions. I'll copy and paste the job description and my resume into the chat below.
Thank you for providing the job description and your resume, Liam. Based on the provided information, I will now generate some common interview questions related to the position of project manager at XYZ Enterprises. Remember to answer as you would in a real interview, and I'll provide feedback on your responses. Let's start with the first question. 1. Can you describe a challenging project you managed from initiation to completion? What obstacles did you face, and how did you overcome them?
In managing a challenging project from start to finish, I spearheaded the development of a new software system. While navigating tight deadlines and evolving requirements, I encountered obstacles such as resource constraints and stakeholder disagreements. To overcome these challenges, I fostered open communication, prioritized tasks, and sought consensus through frequent team meetings and stakeholder consultations. However, I believe I can enhance this response by providing specific examples of how I addressed resource constraints and resolved stakeholder disagreements in a more concise manner.
Excellent self-reflection, Liam. Your initial answer does a good job of outlining the types of challenges you faced. Including specifics will indeed make your response stronger, as it allows the interviewer to see how you apply your skills in real situations. Here's how you might improve your answer. In one of my previous projects at ABC Software Solutions, we were tasked with developing a complex CRM system within a 6-month time frame. Midway through, we lost a key team member due to unforeseen circumstances, creating a resource constraint. I mitigated this by reallocating tasks based on current team member strengths and brought in a contractor to cover the critical skills gap, ensuring we stayed on track without overburdening the team. Regarding stakeholder disagreements, I remember a situation where there were conflicting ideas about the feature set. To resolve this, I organized a workshop where stakeholders could voice concerns and vote on priorities, facilitating a democratic approach to decision-making. This not only settled the disagreement, but also strengthened stakeholder buy-in for the project direction. Remember to keep your responses concise and focused on the actions you took and the results you achieved. Now for the next question. 2. How do you adapt your communication style when dealing with different stakeholders, such as developers, designers, testers, and clients?
When interacting with various stakeholders like developers, designers, testers, and clients, I adapt my communication style to ensure clarity and understanding. I tailor technical details for developers, emphasize design aesthetics for designers, focus on quality assurance for testers, and prioritize business objectives for clients. However, I can enhance my response by providing concrete examples of how I adjust my communication approach to meet the specific needs and expectations of each stakeholder group, showcasing a deeper understanding of effective communication strategies.
You've demonstrated good awareness of the need to customize your communication based on your audience, an essential skill for a project manager. Providing concrete examples, as you mentioned, will illustrate your adaptability and effectiveness. Here's how you might refine your response with examples. In my current role at ABC Software Solutions, I adjust my communication style to match the stakeholder I'm working with. For instance, when I discuss project status with developers, I dive into technical challenges and solutions using their terminology. An example would be discussing the implications of a specific code refactor on the delivery timeline. When I present design progress to our creative team, I focus on visuals and user experience, such as how a particular interface element affects user workflows. A specific case was when we debated the merits of a minimalist versus a more descriptive UI and how it aligned with our target user demographics. During interactions with testers, I stressed the importance of thoroughness and precision. A time when this was crucial involved coordinating a targeted regression testing strategy after a major patch to minimize the risk of introducing new bugs. For clients, my approach is to convey how project deliverables align with their business goals, avoiding jargon and technical complexities. A memorable instance was when I explained to a client how a feature prioritization decision would positively impact their revenue and user satisfaction, based on data from user feedback and analytics. Each time, my aim is to ensure that the message is not just understood, but that it also resonates with the concerns and priorities of each stakeholder group. The additional details you've provided make your answer more tangible and relatable. It's essential to strike a balance between giving enough detail to paint a clear picture and being concise enough to maintain engagement. Let's move on to the next question. 3. Can you tell us about a time when you had to manage multiple projects simultaneously? How did you prioritize and delegate tasks to ensure all projects were successful?
In a dynamic work environment, I managed multiple projects concurrently, prioritizing tasks based on deadlines, importance, and resources. I ensured each project received adequate attention by delegating tasks according to team members' strengths and workload capacities. However, I can further improve this response by providing specific examples of how I utilized project management tools and strategies to streamline workflows and maintain clear communication channels across teams, resulting in successful project outcomes.
Your answer succinctly highlights your approach to multitasking and delegation. Adding detail about the tools and strategies you use will indeed strengthen your response, showing your practical approach to project management. Here's how you might expand your answer with specific examples. In my current position at ABC Software Solutions, one quarter required me to oversee 3 different projects simultaneously: a web application revamp, a new mobile app launch, and an internal tool upgrade. To manage this, I prioritized tasks based on their strategic value and deadlines. I used our project management software, Asana, to set up clear project timelines and assign tasks according to each team member's expertise and current tasks to ensure a balanced workload. For the web application revamp, which was the most time-sensitive due to a contractual deadline, I identified key deliverables and set milestone check-ins to monitor progress closely. I delegated the initial creative process to our most senior designer and the intricate back-end tasks to our lead developer. For the new mobile app launch, I assigned a dedicated project coordinator to oversee daily operations, which allowed me to focus on strategic decisions and client engagement. Regarding the internal tool upgrade, given that it had a more flexible timeline, I delegated its leadership to a promising junior project manager, providing mentorship and oversight without being involved in day-to-day management. Regular stand-ups and progress review meetings across all projects were crucial for me to keep track of all moving parts. Delegation and trust in my team, alongside systematic use of project management tools, were key in ensuring that each project moved forward effectively without compromising quality or deadlines. By providing this level of detail, you've made it clear that you not only can handle multiple projects, but also do so by leveraging your team's capabilities and using appropriate tools for efficiency. Moving on to the next question. 4. Describe a time when you had to handle a significant project change or pivot. How did you assess the situation, and what steps did you take to realign the project with new objectives?
In a previous role, I encountered a significant project change when market conditions shifted unexpectedly. To address the situation, I conducted a thorough assessment of the new landscape, analyzing data and consulting with key stakeholders to understand the implications fully. I then led a collaborative effort to realign the project with the revised objectives, adjusting timelines, reallocating resources, and refining strategies to ensure adaptability and success. However, I could enhance this response by highlighting specific techniques used to mitigate risks associated with the change and maintain team morale during the transition.
Your approach to handling project changes is structured and demonstrates a collaborative mindset. Including how you mitigated risks and maintained team morale will give a more comprehensive view of your management skills. Here's a refined version of your answer with those components. In my role as project manager at ABC Software Solutions, we were midway through developing a new e-commerce platform when a significant shift in market trends demanded that we incorporate additional mobile payment options to remain competitive. To tackle this challenge, I first reassessed the project scope in light of the market analysis and gathered input from financial tech experts within our network. I convened a stakeholder meeting to clearly communicate why this pivot was necessary, ensuring everyone understood the broader context. Once we achieved consensus on the new objectives, I worked with the team to update our project plan, incorporating additional sprints dedicated to integrating and testing the new payment features. To mitigate risks, we conducted a risk assessment workshop where we identified potential issues such as security vulnerabilities and extended timelines. We formulated contingency plans, including securing additional QA resources and extending our go-live date to accommodate thorough testing. I also made it a priority to maintain team morale throughout this transition. Honest and transparent communication was key. I provided frequent updates on the changes and their impact. We held brainstorming sessions to explore creative solutions to emerging challenges, ensuring the team felt involved and valued in the process. Despite the significant change in direction, our proactive approach and clear communication channels allowed us to adjust quickly. The project was successfully delivered with the new features, leading to a 20% increase in projected user adoption rates. Your detailed account shows that you're capable not only of identifying and analyzing the need for a change, but also of executing it effectively while keeping your team focused and engaged. Let's proceed with another question. 5. How do you ensure that all team members are aligned with project goals and fully understand their roles and responsibilities? What methods do you use to monitor and maintain team alignment throughout the project lifecycle?
To ensure alignment with project goals and clarity of roles, I prioritize transparent communication and regular check-ins with team members. I establish clear objectives and expectations from the outset, fostering an environment where questions and concerns are welcomed. Throughout the project lifecycle, I employ various methods such as regular team meetings, progress reports, and individual discussions to monitor alignment and address any discrepancies promptly. However, I could further improve this response by emphasizing the importance of active listening, soliciting feedback, and fostering a collaborative culture that encourages ownership and accountability among team members.
You're on the right track by focusing on transparency, communication, and regular monitoring. Emphasizing active listening, feedback, and collaboration will indeed show a more engaging and effective leadership style. Here's how you might expand your answer to include these elements. To ensure all team members are aligned with project goals and fully understand their roles, I initiate the project with a kickoff meeting where I present the project vision, objectives, and each person's responsibilities. This is paired with a detailed project plan that outlines individual roles and how they contribute to the overall success of the project. Active listening is key, so during these meetings, I encourage team members to ask questions or raise concerns, ensuring they feel heard and that any ambiguities are cleared up immediately. This paves the way for a collaborative culture where each team member takes ownership of their tasks. Throughout the project lifecycle, I use a combination of daily stand-ups, weekly team meetings, and one-on-one sessions to maintain alignment. These not only serve to monitor progress, but also provide opportunities for team members to share feedback or suggest improvements. For example, in a past project, a team member's suggestion to streamline our deployment process was adopted, significantly increasing our efficiency. To measure alignment, I review deliverables against our established milestones, and in the case of deviations, I promptly conduct a root cause analysis to understand the issue and realign our efforts. Additionally, I set up an open communication channel, like Slack, ensuring that team members can continuously communicate, collaborate, and help each other stay focused on our common goals. This promotes a sense of accountability and reinforces how each person's work is integral to our shared success. By articulating this comprehensive approach, you demonstrate your ability to not only organize and monitor a team, but also to nurture an environment that values each member's contribution. Now, let's try another scenario-based question. 6. Imagine one of your key team members is underperforming and it's impacting the project timeline. How would you address this situation to ensure the project stays on track?
I think I'll take a break for now. Before we finish, what other advice can you give me based on my resume, job description, and my answers to the previous questions?
Certainly, Liam. Given your resume, the job description, and your responses, here are some additional pieces of advice for your interview preparation. 1. Leverage your experience. Your resume shows a solid background in managing software development projects. Be ready to draw on specific examples from your past work to demonstrate your expertise in project management. Tailor these examples to align with the responsibilities and qualifications outlined in the job description. 2. Quantify your achievements. Where possible, use numbers and data to quantify the impact of your work, such as percentages of improved efficiency, budget savings, or timelines met. 3. Methodology. Proficiency. As you've mentioned Agile and Scrum practices, ensure you're prepared to discuss how you've applied these methodologies and potentially other frameworks in your projects, what worked well, and how you might improve upon these processes. 4. Stakeholder management. Clearly, you understand the importance of stakeholder communication. Be prepared to discuss how you customize your approach to different stakeholders and how you handle conflict or disagreements that may arise. 5. Continuous improvement. Your answers reflect an understanding of the importance of retrospectives and learning from past projects. Be ready to discuss a specific instance when a retrospective led to tangible improvements in subsequent projects. 6. Leadership and team building. Expand on your experiences with mentoring and developing team members. Knowing how to cultivate talent and delegate effectively is key for a project manager. 7. Certifications. Speak to your ongoing PMP certification process, why you're pursuing it, and how you believe it will benefit your role as a project manager. 8. Problem solving. Be prepared with examples that demonstrate your problem-solving skills, particularly in high-pressure or uncertain situations. 9. Risk management. Show that you're proactive in identifying potential roadblocks before they occur and have a plan to address them. 10. Software development background. Utilize your previous experience as a software developer to showcase your technical understanding and empathy towards the development team's challenges. 11. Review the job description. Make sure you understand all the responsibilities and qualifications listed and think about how your experience directly relates to each one. Finally, practice makes perfect. Keep rehearsing your answers to sound natural and confident. Remember that the interview is also your opportunity to ensure the company and position align with your career goals. So prepare some insightful questions for your interviewers as well. Good luck with your interview preparation, Liam. You're taking the right steps to ensure you're well prepared and capable of showing why you'd be an excellent fit for the project manager role at XYZ Enterprises. If you need further assistance in the future, feel free to return. Take care and all the best.
What are the obvious weaknesses in my background and how should I address them if they are raised in the interview?
Based on the information from your resume, job description, and the answers you've presented, you appear to have a robust background for the project manager position. However, if there are areas that might be perceived as potential weaknesses or gaps, here's how you can address them. 1. PMP certification. In progress. If the in progress status of your PMP certification is brought up, emphasize your commitment to professional development and how you're actively working to complete the certification. Point out that your ongoing learning has already positively impacted your project management approach. 2. Technical expertise. If there are concerns about your current technical knowledge, especially if the role requires staying up to date with the latest technologies, demonstrate your continuous learning efforts and relate past experiences where you quickly adapted to new technologies. 3. Industry-specific experience. If the company is in an industry where you lack experience, acknowledge it, and then pivot to how your core project management skills are transferable. Focus on your ability to learn quickly and your past success in adapting to new domains. 4. Leading large teams or projects. If the new role involves larger teams or projects than you've managed before, discuss your scalable management strategies and how you've successfully coordinated multiple stakeholders to achieve project objectives. 5. International or remote team management. If the position requires managing distributed teams and you don't have direct experience with remote team management, express your understanding of the challenges and opportunities it presents. Share how strong communication, collaboration tools, and flexibility in your approach could apply to managing remote teams effectively. 6. Complex budget management. If the job requires experience with complex budgeting and you haven't had direct exposure, focus on your keen analytical skills and proven track record in resource allocation and financial oversight on a smaller scale. In any case, the best approach to discussing weaknesses is to frame them as areas for growth. Show enthusiasm for the opportunity to develop these skills further and provide actionable steps you're taking or plans to improve in those areas. Employers appreciate a candidate who is self-aware, willing to acknowledge areas that need development, and proactive in addressing them. Remember, interviewers are looking for fit as well as skill, so they'll be considering your personality, adaptability, and enthusiasm for the role along with your technical qualifications. Showing that you're eager to learn and grow with the company can turn a potential weakness into a testament of your professional dedication.
Thanks for your help. I'm going to take a break for now.
You're welcome, Liam. I'm glad I could assist you in preparing for your interview. Remember to take some time to relax and recharge as well. Being well rested and in a good frame of mind is just as important as being well prepared. If you have more questions or need further assistance later on, don't hesitate to reach out. Good luck with your interview, and I hope it goes exceptionally well for you. Take care.
If you want to see the exact text for the job ads, resumes, and responses I used in this video, check out the links in the description. In the meantime, you can use One-Click Worker to prepare for more than 100 important interview questions. You can generate custom cover letters in less than a minute, so you can apply for 30 jobs in 30 minutes with high-quality custom cover letters for each job. You can also get career development advice based on your specific circumstances. By the time you watch this video, there'll be even more features. If you're an employer or a recruiter, we also provide a lot of tools and content for you on One-Click Worker. They'll help you increase your productivity and achieve better results. We also provide a lot of content about all aspects of getting a job, so subscribe to the channel to get alerts when we release new videos. Check out the description for links to everything. That's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one.